What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansweight here, and welcome back to another premiere episode of the Final Fantasy X Masters mod by Karifean. Please remember to hit the like button and show the video some love, and I hope you guys have plenty of fun in the chat. Let's get going with this week's episode. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. We are going to... I think sleep is very dangerous. Sleep is one of the things that's causing us the most problems. Can we get a sleep proof on this slow proof armor? Probably not. I think that would make it too easy. Yeah. The fact that we can have auto regen is very weird to me. It's kind of wild that you can have auto regen, but obviously at lower HPs it's not as effective as you might think. Auto potion is available now. Auto med. Auto med might be interesting, but obviously because he gets put to sleep it doesn't kick in. So if I had sleep proof, confuse proof, auto med. I think none of these immediately come out to me as like, oh yeah, this is the move. For Auron, being poison proof is nice. This is kind of nice. Add a poison proof. Berserk. Maybe SOS regen. Might be interesting. It still leaves me room for one more auto regen. For one auto regen, sorry. Let me reassess here. Just want to try one like that. See what happens. So I think silence proof probably not that important. Sleep proof is good. I think she's the only one with a sleep proof. Okay. So I need to go back to my overdrive modes. What is good here? Like, we're not being hit with that many statuses. I guess the photon spray, when it does hit us, we'd be pretty stuck with that. But if Auron's taking a lot of the hits, I don't know if delay counts as a status. If it does, then victim is a good one for him. We're going to try... This is more of a pure Auron tank tactic where he basically doesn't leave the front line. And we'll kind of see how we go from there. So I'm going to save here. See how we do. Forgot to custom. I made the same mistake as last time. I need to quickly sort this one out. Okay. Now we should be in a position to give this another go. So we're going to try and set up Tidus and Riku with haste and Auron with guard, and basically try to never get hit by a poison breath. Basically, you can't get hit by a single one. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I think we're going to need both of them when it comes to giving commands. My biggest fear is obviously Auron gets stuck on the front line and he can't stop a poison breath from happening. Alright, now that she's hasted up, let's just bring Riku in. Let's see if copycatting allows her to use haste on herself or on Auron. Nice. Okay, it's the haste off. Okay, fine. So we're still going to do the same thing. We're going to slow him. It's almost like it uses his Suna, but like it kind of almost feels like it gives up his turn a little bit to do it. Let's get that bio on there. It doesn't seem to want to heal itself after getting hit with bio, so we'll take that action. Yeah, so it's not clear exactly who that's going to hit, but it's fine. Let me think. Let's just use an Albed potion here. I'm not sure how it's going to respond to using something like an Arctic Wind on it, so I think I'm just going to wait. Or just use this. Okay. Yeah, there's Sloga. So only Auron gets affected by this. Ultimately, I think I'm happy to let this happen. Let's see. I think we can survive whatever counter it hits us with, so I'm going to use the Demi now. Yeah, Auron's there for it. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It's a little bit more damage than I'd like. I'm still going to use a light curtain on him. Basically just have Auron continue to deal with the counters here. Get a second Demi on. It doesn't seem to use Sloga twice in a row, so I think that I'm happy to deal with. Yeah, that's much better from Auron. Now, question is it already photon time? Let's see. No. Okay, good. No sign of the poison breath loading up yet. And a miss. Interesting. Good counter as well. Okay. This is a much better start here. Let's get this in. 2779, that's good damage. Yeah, Auron's having none of that. And he's healing back pretty nicely from that as well. Just have to watch out for the photon spray, it's just really deadly. Lulu having sleep proof plus haste is going to be helpful for us. I wonder if it's worth trying to plant a slow. It does seem to Isun as a counter and not as a normal attack, so I'm inclined to say no. It's a critical point in the fight. We have to be careful here. I could definitely see him cast Reflect on himself. Or something. Basically some kind of way to stop me getting rid of haste. I don't have Silence Brew, so yeah. I forgot if this worked or not. In any case, I think I'm just going to hold tight here, just wait. I just haven't really had a read on when Photon is coming, so I just need to watch out for that. Let's see. Okay, haste again. No sign of the poison breath yet. I don't know if it's a counter where if you hit it enough times then it does it, but that one's just very unpredictable for me. I don't know how that works. Riku being hasted is good for us here. Let's do this. Yeah, unfortunately that takes the bio off, but I don't really have a choice. The less time he spends in haste, the better. This one, I'm just going to do this. Because we did lose our haste status. What did that do? Let's have a look. The overdrive is going up but not by as much as I would like. So I say we get another Blizzara in while we can. And we have one turn to haste up and one turn to get away. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if we do this, we'll screw up. So we have to trigger command here.
Go back! Farther away! Just a minute!
Yeah, we have the salvos to come too. Okay.
Don't be falling now!
So we should still be alive after this. It's not hasted up and we'll be able to put bio back on. So yeah, it's going to White Wind, quad 9 HP return, but we can get bio back on there. I think Lulu avoided that, by the way. Interesting. I assume we can't toss items from this far away. That's a bit of wishful thinking. Honestly, maybe worth one of those. Just another quick guy to bring in. We have a few turns here, we should try and damage where we can. Not as much damage as I hoped. But Sid is helping out. Let me see those Sid emojis in the chat. It's a good time for them. Okay. So Orin keeps doing what he's doing. He's doing a fine job for now. Let's get Bio back on. Okay. Antidote. Right. I wonder what will happen if I just go straight back. I don't know if it's just going to start spamming photon spray. That seems like a good long distance move for anyone trying to pull a fast one. So Orin's still in guard mode. Might be worth a Dark Buster here. If it uses a Sloga, we'll be in a little bit of trouble though. And it might. I'm gonna take a risk. See what happens here. So this is the counter. What now? Ah, yes. Okay, this isn't as bad, I think, unless Lulu dies from the damage. Okay. So that saved our asses there. This is a chance to recover a little bit here. Now, what can we do to get these guys back? Poison, silence, and petrification. Obviously, I don't want to start busting out remedies, but I kind of feel like we should. Then again, her strength isn't that high. I would bring Kimari in and like Isuna right now, but he's too slow, I think. So let's be careful about this. I think this is kind of where the fight's won and lost. If I make the right calls here, I have a chance of winning, but... It's not under darkness anymore, unfortunately. Obviously, Dark Buster's only one turn. If I just had one more turn, I guess... Yeah. Thank God he's under darkness. Right. So in case a Sloga comes now, I'll be ready for it. High potion here. Let's see how we do. Okay, another delay buster. He won't be able to get the counter in, but that's okay. Surviving is the priority here. Okay, so we have a bunch of turns. Let's start with... help him out with a bit of that. Okay. I think I'm going to use another Albed potion here. She's out of MP. Shit. Is it worth an ether? I think it is. We have 7 of them, so we will use one. Gonna go for my first Arctic Wind, and we'll see how Evrae responds. Yeah, loves the delay attack. But this is charging up overdrive all the time. It's slow, but it's something. Tie this back in. I think at this stage, it might be worth an entrust to Riku. Okay. So, now we start bombarding, I think. And kind of hope that Riku's overdrive charges. It might. I might actually start attacking with Tidus as well. Like, this is a big window to attack here. I need to use it. Let's double check on that HP. 14,000. It's good going. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to charge Riku's overdrive, unfortunately. Now, yeah, this is the magic HP. Back in the day, in the vanilla, if I was to do a little bit more damage, that's when it goes into haste mode. But I reckon if I can survive a few more turns here, I might be able to get it. Let's see what's going to happen. It hasn't done anything yet. We have a chance. If another photon spray comes now, it's going to be very, very dangerous. It's not quite been enough for the overdrive, unfortunately. It's close, but no cigar. Now, the big question is it going to use... Is it going to use photon spray or not? If it does, it could end me. If it doesn't, I think we could basically win. And I don't know. I haven't learnt the fight or tracked it well enough to know what it's going to do. Blizzara will bring it down close. I think I'm better off going on the attack here. But then if it is a photon spray, Auron could get killed. Auron could get killed. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to use one Mega Potion here. If we survive this next turn, I think we can beat it. So I'm going to maximize my survival chance. Haste, okay. Then it might get a second turn back to back, even though it shouldn't. But yeah, that's its thing. It's a bit unfair, but it is what it is. But Riku has a full overdrive now. Let's start with... that. Let's get a Blizzara. And now we are going to mix an Arctic Wind and basically I want to relative something that's akin to an Ice Gem. All it needs is something that does 3 hits. So this one is definitely worth Googling. I'm just going to double check because it's not the kind of mix I do very often. So we're going to have a quick look at the mix list and cook something up here to finish off Evrae, hopefully. Second time, that would be pretty good going, I think. The Auron tank strategies work very well. Okay, so we have Arctic Wind plus Albed Potion. Apparently, this can do 6. It's a move called Icefall. I very rarely use it. It deals medium ice damage in 6 bursts to random enemies. Like, surely that's got to do the job. Or we go Winter Storm, but I think that one requires something a bit too powerful, so I think this is the medium ground. If this is not enough, I'm going to be very angry. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do the job. There we go, Evrae's second time round. I'm pretty happy with that, I have to admit. I think even without the overdrive we would have got there, but the Auron tank really won the day there. And the slow-proof armors, honestly. Since speed was one of the most important aspects, having 2 slow proofs definitely helped. Okay. And our reward is the Wedding Crashers scene, because we don't have cutscene remover, so I'll leave this one on. No. There we go. Kimari, he didn't take a turn in the fight, oh, for God's sake. Although we didn't get as many sphere levels as I thought. Yeah, again, this is one of those, remember, I always say it, but this is an unintentional aspect, so I need to check what it should be. Okay, designer wallet, 10, silver hourglass, 10, and a battle freak. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Enjoy the scene. Yeah, literally what I'm doing right now is chatting to Karifean on Discord, and again, I'm gonna just quickly find out how much AP Kimari should have gotten, and add that in. Thankfully, it wasn't too much, but now that he's on a new path, he definitely needs his sphere levels again. But yeah, interesting fight, I have to say. I think it's definitely... it's a bit more forgiving than I thought. Like, obviously, Poison Breath being like a game ender is tough. Like, it seems to me like there's nothing you can do other than maybe... no, you can't even auto-life it because Yuna's not there. Yeah, that one seems pretty impossible, but I thought he would have used it a little bit more. As in, like, it would have come up a little bit more frequently. Either because of the strategy that I employed, maybe it has some kind of counter, and the more times you hit it, the more chances it has. But to be honest, towards the end, I was spamming the Arctic Winds, and didn't seem to make a difference. So I think it was a little bit more forgiving than I expected, if I'm being honest. But I'm more than happy, because there's been plenty of absolutely horrific fights, and there's plenty more to come. So we'll manage. I mean, especially at the end there, if I had remembered the whole AP thing, I did have time to swap in Kimari and then swap him back out again. I still would have won, but I just forgot. Okay, my friends, welcome to Babel, Tower of Light. Now, what I will quickly do is use the Farplane software once again to adjust Kimari's AP here, just to get the right number. As I always say, you play this how you want. It's not by design for the mod to basically give you 0 AP. Normally, I would have the mod on that allows you for everybody to gain AP no matter what. But for any fights where you don't have a full party, that can mess things up, and so I had to turn it off for this particular fight. And so that means that I needed to add it back in now. So if you want to play it your own way and be like, no, I want to make sure I swap in everybody manually, even if I don't use them in the fight, then of course be my guest. But I'm gonna continue to not do that, and just if anybody ends up not being used for the fight, then I'm just going to add in the AP that they should have gotten later on. So let's have a look. Kimari. Current sphere levels 2. And then he needs to have 4,858 left. Okay, so this is the correct number, sphere level 2. And the next is 4,858. Okay. So now we're in business. Now I need to have another look at things. I want to check the Battle Freak. That's usually overdrive related, no? Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. Excellent. Alright, what else can we put on this? Magic counter. Ooh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Right, so we can build counter-attack and magic counter weapons. That's cool. Slow strike as well. But her accuracy is probably pretty pants, so I'm not sure how helpful it's going to be. What? It's 31. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Well, well, well. That is interesting indeed. I wonder. Almost always adds slow to attacks and skills. I mean, at 31 accuracy, she's going to hit a lot of stuff. Other than flyers, probably. Like, that weapon could serve me. Basically, the less I have to switch Tidus in order to achieve effects. So, like, he has a slow touch. But I barely ever get to use it because I have to keep switching weapons for it. So, it might be a good idea here. I'm going to leave it just until I get to a safe sphere. It would be a bit easier to kind of change things if I'm not happy with it. So I'll leave it for now. But I'm liking that idea. I might give her some slow strike. Speed is king in Final Fantasy X. Always has, probably always will be. Yes, love the HP gains. Let's go. HP gains. Now watch me die like 5 times trying to get to the end of this bit. After defeating Evrae in a couple of goes. Ah, just missing Sloga. And we won't get that until after Natus. And now Kimahri can null all of the elements before Seymour Natus, which is interesting. So, I think SOS regen's probably gone now. Water Strike's probably going to help his cause. He can counterattack with water and ice, which could be interesting. As long as one of the elements hits, it's going to work. Sleep proof. Nah, null shock, null tide ain't gonna do it. I think it was water and fire that they were weak to. Yeah. I still have to assume that fire is going to help me here. Right. Let's get Karifean in there. Gonna keep Auron out, I think. And Lulu still has a chance to evade some of this stuff. Kimahri covering a bit for Yuna as well. Let's go with our first encounter. I should have probably changed overdrive modes. Ooh! We'll not go easy on heretics. Okay. Let's think. The MP also carries through, by the way. So it's probably another good thing that I gave gave Lulu some extra help. Some extra MP. The thing is, at this stage, I'm just struggling a bit to know how much damage I'm going to do without wasting a turn literally attacking. Like, I have no idea. 7,500 feels huge, but maybe I can do 3,000 damage, and so I can take one of them out before they can do anything. Maybe. I think it's worth a try. There's only one way to find out here. 2,000. It's not great. They're weak to lightning, right? Okay. Need a jolt. Yeah, just about. Let's just see how much damage they're doing. Okay, it's not bad. Tranquilizer. She's sleep proof. Yeah, I was ready for that. It's good damage. Thankfully, Waka didn't use up too much MP in the Evrae fight, but I think Lulu's been slowed. But in general, I think we're fairly safe here. Let's try a dark attack. Yeah, that works. Although we did carry our overdrive through. I always forget the overdrive resets when you start a boss fight, but whatever you gain during the boss fight, keep. There's always an important distinction that I keep forgetting about. Yeah, everyone's hit with darkness. So the flame inflicts darkness on everybody. Obviously I can't cover all of my bases here. I can't cover darkness and fire for basically everybody. I think Waka's gonna have to just come in and try and wear him down, but he needs a lightning weapon. Okay. What is his armor? Yeah, I still think SOS Nullblade is pretty nice. Okay. Definitely really gunning for Lulu. Okay, good crit, but in general just not particularly great damage. I assume these guys don't have anything, but let's just try and lance it. Wait, 5 MP, we'll take it. 950. Why is he doing that? Oh. That's why. I forgot. Yeah, the darkness did a bit of a number on us. I mean, we're still fine. This guy is not going to be a problem for us, but still. There we go. So, we have one this week to water, and we have one this week to ice. Sorry, to lightning. So I think these two generally cover the bases. We'll do that. Still think this team's probably pretty strong to start. Okay. I think because of the fire, like some of them are still going to take damage from that. 1 for 1. What does that mean? It means it's going to counter everything, probably. Need to use Shooting Star on it. Let me at least get rid of one of these guys, I think. So I think the same deal as before. But I have a feeling that the YKT is going to be so powerful that it's going to one-hit KO, potentially. But let's at least reduce one of these guys. Wow. Oof. Huh? Null Blaze. Yeah, so this guy kind of tries to bring us down to size, and then, yeah. Okay. How much damage? 2,000. That's not great. 1 for 1. It's not going to be enough, but be close enough. So, okay, it brings you down to 1 HP, and then this guy kind of wipes the floor with you. Okay, fine. Still not dead. Good. Yeah, okay. It's fine. So now we're left 1-to-1 with this guy, which shouldn't be a problem. So a very dangerous fight, but unless this guy pulls an unexpected move, we should be able to finish this off. Don't think it's worth even using MP, is it? Nah. I think we'll just speed up here. I'd be amazed if, like, after a certain amount of turns, he just pulled a different move that we won't expect. But there we go. Good crit. Now. We'll use some of those 99 potions. Okay. At least we have some overdrives to play with now. To try and get us through to the end. Alright. Same squad as last time. We're going to speed it up a little here. Yeah. Still think this is the way to go. Okay. Wait. Where's his null blaze? Oh, sorry. The way he was hunched over, I thought it was because he was in critical HP. He's not in critical HP yet. This guy, let's dark attack him. Wait, tie this up. Yeah, we're still good. Nice. And from here we should be fine. I might sacrifice Lulu here to charge Tyus' overdrive. And well, Waka too, to be honest. Actually, for that reason, maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll leave Riku in. No null blaze, right? Maybe we get a bit lucky here. Let's try and afflict him with poison before we die. No. Yeah, he has a null blaze too. So these two can finish the job together. Wow, I forgot he had darkness. He's pretty quick, this guy, though. There we go. So we're hanging in there. We're going to have to start using some items now to heal up before we get to the end. Do we use high poke? Well, again, I'm literally going to use these. Ah, shit. through it. That's what they're there for. Let's go. Right. Now, is Tider strong enough to start getting some one-hit KOs here? Let's find out.
Too late to beg for mercy.
Let's see it. Nope. Not very good at all. We can take one of them out, but that's about it. Fire, water. That's a shame. Yeah, someone's going to get knocked down to 1 HP. We'll still survive this fight, that's not the problem, but... let's take this one out. No, still couldn't. Okay, thrust kick. Just me and you, buddy. Once again. There it is. Almost home. I think there's one more encounter now. I hope. Right, let's have a look again. SOS Nullblade's doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Literally what I use is 99 potions for. At this stage they're going to become basically redundant. I mean, it takes too much to heal anything, so even with alchemy 400 in battle, like I'm basically never going to use it at this stage. So might as well use them for something, right? Okay. Here we go. 4,000. If it's struggling to aim, it bombards a comically large area. That's an interesting thing to say. Let's see if Riku and Lulu can combine to get the job done here. We'd need to use all three of our turns, but that leaves those two guys open, which is dangerous. So I think I might do one of these first. And then let's see how much damage we can do. I think they're generally a bit more resistant to magic from what I remember. Okay, I need one more. Lulu should be okay. That's... could be worse, could be worse. Riku. Something tells me they're probably susceptible to something like Threaten. I think I shouldn't try and be overly clever here. But I do kind of want to save the overdrive for the high bridge. I'd rather get through without spamming it. He doesn't have any sleep protection. No one else does. And they have too much HP to kind of just quickly take them out. Let's see. What's the best way to tackle this? Okay, let's start by reviving Waka, I think. We still should here. Let's not get overly stingy. Clear this out. Okay. And that already swings things much more in our favor now. 5,009. Yeah, even delay attack's not enough. Bloody hell. Yeah, they're both going to get their turns in.
Hey you, over here!
There it works. Ha! Good to see. Shouldn't be too bad because I can now do this. Okay. I kind of want to use it, but I also know I shouldn't. Don't even have enough for a firer. I don't trust Orin that he's going to dodge these. That's my problem. So I just want to make sure. We could keep reapplying the dark attack on them. And then these three should be able to finish the job from here. There we go. Yeah. Nothing silly at the end here. Just make sure we finish it. GG, boys. And on we go. Whew. Right, I think I can activate cutscene remover again.
This has gone far enough.
I know you guys want to watch the cutscenes, but especially for this bit, it's long. Okay, much needed save. Much needed save. There we go. Okay, so we have wrapped things up in the Bevel Cloister of Trials. Let's get our reward. Is it still a purple sphere? It's a Tetra Ring. Okay, something for Yuna. And we'll get our second reward here as well. It's just so we can get all of those null spells onto Yuna for the Natus fight. To be honest, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. I didn't think I'd get to Natus today, but it's looking like there's a chance. I'm not doing a super long session. It'll be like 2.5, 3 hours tops, but I think we might get there. Screw you, freaking. I guess we did use up the 99 potions on the heal, so yeah. We'll probably use them again just to finish getting to the end of the high bridge. Bahamut is ours, and we are in the Via Purifico. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Might do a little bit of that. And my Aeons are looking pretty powerful. I haven't taught them any abilities yet, though. I was still waiting for Isaru before I did. So we'll see if we can get through without teaching them anything. But to be honest, she needs a full overdrive to even do anything, so... let's see. Alright, let's get to this. Whew. Now, how much do I want to hang out here? There are some chests and stuff. And any resources I can pick up, I should probably take. Let's get into one solo fight and see how we do. Honestly, double overdrive. Let's do it. Kimari, the future white mage. Well, he's a current white mage.
Sorry we left you alone.
No, it's okay.
He's on the path to becoming a legit white mage. Alright. There's a water flan here. We'll see what we need. Glorious bracer. So we'll see. Wait a minute. We'll just see how much we can traverse around without encountering anything. There we go. We haven't encountered anyone yet.
It's okay, I know.
Did he disable encounters, or have I just been very lucky? It feels too long to have not been an encounter. Glorious Bangle. So more customization opportunities here. HP plus 5%. Interesting. There you go, my first encounter. No one has Null Shock. But the preemptive is very nice, but I don't think I can take much advantage of it here. Like, I need to use life twice, but the MP cost is high. Berserk proof. Interesting. Just do one of those numbers. I think a Yuna Lulu combination should be enough to get this done. 2,000. Dark attack. Yeah, just give him the flare. I guess, well, this is where Kimari comes in useful, actually. I can pretty much negate their negative effects here by doing this. Yeah, they work together pretty well. And then I can lance that back some more. It's nice that the theme can continue here, by the way. Let's get some MP back, if we can. 10 MP. Ah, shit, I lost it. Certain things just don't click for me. These guys are just not zombified. That's not how they work. But it's fine. He has plenty of MP. But yes, that was silly. It's hard to explain the level of like muscle and brain memory for this game that many of us playing the Masters mod have. Those mistakes are just so easy to make. But we had a pretty good encounter there. Don't know if there's anywhere else I can go here. This is one of these things I never truly like memorize. Speaking of memory, I would be lying if I said this is a place that I've kind of committed to memory in terms of how to get around all of it and get all of its treasures and that kind of thing. But I feel like I should. Like this, for example. Thankfully, the encounter rate in general is quite low, so it's fairly forgiving in that sense. But I should try to find another save. Another preemptive. Don't know if I'm being lucky or... Thankfully, not very nimble. Right, let's begin with some Null Tide. I might have to leave it up to Kimari to try and get that one done. Let's start with... Let's see if it's going to Null Shock itself. They tend to. Yeah. Lulu's going to get one more turn, so I think we'll be okay. Let's try and... I don't have Ice Strike on here. There's not much I can do about that. So let's just Dark attack them. Yeah, I mean, he's literally telling us that their agility is low. Sorry, I think their evasion is low. So maybe it means we can avoid attacks with some reflex as well. I think that's our best shot against those guys.
Need a good jolt?
There you go. It would have been great if she said it when I said it, but we're not quite sinking on that level just yet. Yeah, so good evasion. I will swap out the water because I think I'll just go for a general piercing weapon here. And Yuna can reflex for the rest. And we'll have to kind of just wear them down, I think. 7-4-3. It's not amazing, but I don't want to really use up any more MP than I have to. We're going to be fighting quite often here. That said, I generally want to head towards a save sphere, to be honest. See how much a blizzard does. Yeah, it's not great. So even Kimari getting dodges in, that's a good sign. But let's keep stacking the reflexes, really give them no chance. 32, excellent. Yeah, they're really not going to die from that. I think I always need to leave about 30-40 MP in reserve. But they're missing very consistently with reflex, so I think that's definitely the move. And we'll just have to let Kimari grind it down from here. Unfortunately, he's not going to get too much strength. That's the one, obviously, big downside of moving him onto Yuna's grid. But, I mean, in terms of physical damage, guys, we already have 3 of them. So, I feel like we could probably, in general, live with having one that isn't as strong on that front. And so with that, we're back to where we started. But we're in a much stronger position than we were before. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.